What's going on YouTube? This is Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Generations Autobot Springer. I am really excited about this guy. This will be my first legitimate Springer that actually is a triple changer that I've ever had. Never had the Generation 1 guy. I had Blitzwing, I had Astro Train, I think I had Octane. I don't remember totally offhand, but I definitely had the other two. I never had this guy. I'm really excited about this guy. As you can see, beautiful artwork, reminiscent of Nick Roche from Last Stand of the Wreckers, the IDW comics, which this particular figure is kind of modeled after. Let's see, on the back here, you can see you've got a nice overview of his robot mode, his car mode, and helicopter mode. We've got his stats on the back. Strength pretty high all around. That's pretty great. And we've got his bio here as well. Autobot Springer was built to be a tough guy. Everything about him, from his nickel-plated blaster cannon to his bad boy attitude, really bad boy attitude, is calculated to communicate exactly what he wants it to. That he's a no-holds-barred, take-no-prisoners kind of guy. He prefers to fight alone, trusting his skills and luck to get him out of tight spots, rather than rely on his fellow warriors. After all, other Autobots fail. Autobot Springer never does. Okay, so yeah. That's a little bit of info on our dear friend Autobot Springer here. I'm just going to call him Springer from now on. That's okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy out of the package and see what he's all about. See you guys in a minute. Alright guys, here we have Autobot Springer, or as I like to call him, Springer. So yeah, here is his vehicle mode, and it's a nice sized car. And a very nice car at that, and I'll show you a quick size comparison here. Here he is with a standard deluxe Viacon. And as you can see, he's definitely a lot larger than this little Viacon here. Very, very nice. Very, very fun toy. And I cannot say how much I like this guy's just overall appearance, the way they did his paint, and even the tires. Like the plastic that they used for his tires and the slight texture that they give the tires actually makes them look like rubber. And I think that just adds so much to the toy as a whole. But as it is, it's a pretty awesome car, pretty awesome figure overall. And you can see he's got his little gun here, and you can just press this button to fire the missiles, just like so. And the cool thing is you could even get away with firing one missile at a time, just like that, which is pretty awesome. I think that's a really nice touch that they did on that. As you can see, it's got another little hole for other weapons should you choose to double down. You could even triple down on another one right there. And a nice adjustable handle, which is always a plus. So yeah, here's the car mode. Rolls freely, looks nice, doesn't stay together all the time 100%. Like, he is such a there is a lot of panels going on here, as you can see. These are all like individual panels, and if you don't get them lined up just right, he won't line up just right. So it can take some doing, but the end result is definitely worth a little bit of massaging. But yeah, very nice little translucent headlights, and yeah, just fantastic job. Rolls beautifully. Now we're going to go ahead and transform this guy to his helicopter mode first. And to do that, what we want to do is take these green bits and just pull them down, and that'll drop out his sword. And we're going to put that right over here because we're going to be using that in just a minute. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is this little flap. We're just going to flip it up here. We're going to separate the back wheels and just kind of pull the back wheels out, rotating the spoiler bit around, and like so, and like so. And we're just gonna put those two bits together there, just like that, and that's gonna become eventually the back end of the helicopter. So this side panel, we're actually gonna take this whole piece right here and just pull this right out, like so. If I can get it to go. There we go. And just flip it around to the front like that. And this bit is just going to come around here. We're going to flip this chunk of window down, and then this slot is going to go right on this peg here, like so. And we're just going to repeat that whole business on the other side, like that. Here you go, just peg it in there. Just like that. We are well on our way now. So this this whole green bit here is just going to come up, unplug from there, and then push it forward. We'll put these out of the way, and then just click it into place there. These two points, or these two pegs, are going to go into these two slots here with varying degrees of success. They don't stay in all that terribly well, but it's decent. And you can kind of click the tail end down if you want, like just to get a little bit of an angle out of it, and it usually looks pretty good. They're just going to take these whole bits just out on this little green stalk and push them down, and just put them right there. Just down and right there. And they're gonna just chill like that. See what we got going on here? It already looks great. Then we need to reach inside here, grab our landing gear, and just put that down like so. Or alternatively, this has a special little slotted bit in it that you can use to you can put the landing gear up, and this slotted bit is going to go into this little groove where the landing gear hides, just like so, and then it can have the gun facing forward. And what's really cool is the way his sword actually transforms. So it's actually pegged in back here. Just want to unpeg it from there. We're going to split the blade of the sword in half. If I can get this, there we go. Just like that. And down. And then this piece is going to come up. And actually there's two little tiny tabs here that are going to lock in to this green bit here. And now you've got a free spinning helicopter propeller. And that is pretty awesome. There we go. So, alright, and here we have his helicopter mode. And it's pretty awesome. I love the way they did the sword. I just can't get over it. I think it's kind of genius. And it works really well. And it stays put, absolutely put in sword mode. It's not flopping around or twisting or anything. So you can see he's got some landing gear going on here. He does have the gun that can hold up his helicopter mode. And overall, it looks really nice. It's definitely different enough from his car mode that it definitely says to me, you know, this is totally three different things. So I think they did a really great job in that. I will say I think Blitzwing's transformations are a little bit more unique from one another. So I think Blitzwing actually succeeds a little bit more in that. But Springer is just all around just awesome. Yeah. So to transform this guy to robot mode, what you want to do is we're going to pull the gun off here, like so. I'm going to pull the helicopter propeller off again. And we're just going to go ahead and flip this back panel up. We're going to come around to this end. We're going to just split the legs just like so. Let's see. These bits are going to come down here. He's got some green little heels that will pop out. And then these just kind of, you can put these wherever you want. The, you know, the back fins, spoiler, whatever you want to call it. And oops. It is just a friction joint, so it will pop off if you're not careful. But yeah, you can pop his feet out. Put his shin guards up, or his knee guards up, just like so. I'm going to split these bits out again, and then we're just going to unclip the front end, which is going to become the chest piece. And we're going to push up here to reveal his head, which will just stick right up there. And actually, you actually want to have his landing gear out, because otherwise it gets in the way of his robot head, and you don't want that to happen. So his landing gear just goes right inside his stomach cavity. These bits will go up and clip in to form his chest. There's upper torso, and then this panel here will unplug, come down here like so, and we're just going to open up this bit, pull his fist out, and this closes up, and we close that up again, and there we have his nice ratcheting, and has his arm just like so. You can also pull that up just a little bit. So, bam, just like so. Unfold, 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 refold, refold. And now, to have it more closely resemble the comic book adaptation character, you can go ahead and slide these yellow bits up and move them out to the side, just like so. And there we have Springer. Oh, I'm going to just straighten his legs out a little bit there. There we go. Very nice. Now, Springer is, if I were to have one gripe about Springer here, it's that he is a little bit harder to stand up. He is not as stable as Blitzwing, because Blitzwing has those gigantic flappy feet. This guy has very much smaller feet, and he does take a little bit more doing to actually get him to stand. But you can put his gun right in his hand here. And he's got that going. And we're going to go ahead and transform this back into his sword. So we're going to pop this bit up, push these two halves up and together, just clip them like that. And then this, we're going to, he's got this, the little kind of gear looking bit here. We're just going to plug this green part right onto the end, and that'll lock that in position, so it doesn't flop around or spin or anything like that. So very solid sword, very solid everything. Yeah, so articulation, he's got a good amount of articulation going on here. It almost looks like he's got a big ball joint inside his shoulder there, which is very cool. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got those nice ratcheting elbows. He's got, you can move his wrist in and out, and it rotates as well. Head is on a ball joint. Very cool head sculpt. I love that head sculpt, especially on the neck that they gave him. He gets a lot of very nice expressive poses out of it. Very, very cool. Hips are on kind of universal swivels here. He does have a hip swivel as well, which is very nice. He's got an upper thigh swivel. He's got nice ratcheting knees. He does have a little bit of back and forth motion in his feet. You can get a little bit out of that. And yeah, just very, very nice. Very cool. Let's show him off with... This guy's not quite as tall as Blitzwing is. So we'll put him right back here. Let me grab Blitzwing again. Or, you know, again. Put Blitzwing right here. Here he is with the Blitz. There you go. And we'll stick Beast Hunter's Prime in. So he's about the same height as Beast Hunter's Prime. He's definitely smaller than Blitzwing is just huge. I mean, he is a very large Voyager, but Springer is a beautiful, beautiful representation of the character. He's the first like official triple changing Springer that I've ever owned, and I'm so glad I started with this one. Very, very, very pleased with this guy. If you find him at your local store, definitely pick him up. He's totally worth it. Like I said, I mean, he's got little flaws here and there, but nothing like, certainly nothing major. His robot mode is just outstanding looking. I love the poses that you can get out of it, and I'm just really happy to have found this guy and to finally have him in hand to share with you guys. Yeah, really cool, really cool. So I think that's going to do it for this review. I want to thank you guys so very much, as always, for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys have this dude. Let me know if you like him, what you think. Yeah, that's it. I've got a lot more stuff coming up, so just stay tuned, and thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.